advice I give people renting, stop it.
Oh.
Plain and simple, stop
Why
it.
pay somebody else's bill? Like I said, why pay somebody else's bill when you can pay for your own?
And why live somebody else's dream?
Yeah, live your dream. Live it. We claimed bankruptcy before, and that's what pretty much hurt us the most.
No, what stopped us before was we didn't want a house.
Not when we first got together.
Yeah, we didn't want a house. We wanted to be these floaty, hippie people that just moved around and stuff. And then we got old and went, we need roots because, yeah, we just don't fly anymore. And then we had the bankruptcy from our past. And everything just kind of added up.
Wanted a fresh start. And fresh start with a new beginning.
We were afraid because we had that history, nobody would want to touch us.
Yeah, because the banks were telling us that they wouldn't touch us.
Yeah, it was mostly fear. What was our last experience? Oh, it was terrible.
Horrifying.
Yeah, it was awful. Couldn't even walk through like the main entrance without getting, this can be horrible, but high, because there was lots of stuff like that. And then people were horrible. No parking. My van got jacked up like crazy, like scratches and stuff. Awful. Just hated it.
People just coming out half nude out of an apartment building. It was just inappropriate. It wasn't right.
Yeah, not family.
It wasn't family orientated, that's for sure.
It was a horrible environment for our family. Our
final straw was pretty much whenever we saw a knife sticking from a wall down the main entranceway of an apartment building. And we were
kids come in and out for the school bus.
Yeah.
That was it. That was our fun. We were like, no, we can't do this anymore. Yeah. We just can't. I want something that's ours.
Our credit wasn't the best.
But what really made us decide was we wanted to get out of that apartment, and then we looked at townhouses, which were pretty much the same price as a mortgage, if not more expensive.
Yes.
We can't, it's not ours. Can't do anything to it.
Why pay somebody else's bill when you can pay your own?
Yeah, we work too hard for not to have our own.
And that's what I think. I think people work too hard and then go nowhere, and they look back and there's like, where did everything go? Now we can say we established something and
we know where it's going.
Yeah. We found Forte Real Estate through Kijiji.
I actually called you guys a couple of times, and then I was like, how does it work? And I don't know which one of you answered, but you were so nice. You were like, oh, you should just come in and talk to us. And I was like, no, I don't like you. You're pushy. And I'd hang up. And then I'd call back a couple weeks later, and then somebody else would answer. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then this one, he's like, stop doing that. And I was like,
we got to give somebody a chance, you know.
And I was like, no, I don't want
People sound pushy. I said, but realistically, I said, that's how sales works. People want to meet face to face. And you know what? I honestly found that meeting face to face with Forte was one of the better things, because a lot of questions got answered before we even decided to go for anything.
Yeah, or knew to ask the question. At first, I just know. We had huge doubts about working with a private lender because you hear scary stories. There's some people where they say you pay us $1,500 a month and $1,000 of that is for your rent, and then $500 put away for the mortgage, and then after we'll help you, blah blah blah. But it never seems to be yours, and something always comes up. Or you hear the people where it's like they're gonna gouge you. They'll charge you like 20%, 30% interest above market. So you're never going to be able to give it a head, or it's just insane. I was very apprehensive, but then when you guys walked us through the process and we looked at the numbers and we were like, we should have done this sooner. I should have talked to him the first time I called before I hung up. I probably got this house. And just being kind and saying, just come in and talk to us. No question, like, we're not going to push you into anything. We just want to answer your questions and show you. Became less of a used car salesman guy and more of a human at that point. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's weird, isn't it?
Well, we were very comfortable whenever we first had our first meeting. When we left there, we were very comfortable. We actually
we looked at each other and we're like, we're actually going to do this. Yeah. We actually found real people and we're actually going to do this. Yeah, there was no more doubt. I don't think I had any doubt after our first meeting with Vinny in the office, and then when Ben came in, It was
pretty much set.
Yeah, it was pretty much set. And we were like, okay, we're going to do whatever it takes. Like, we thought it was going to be this huge, drawn-out process because we've gone to the banks and stuff, and they're like, well, you need 20% down. And
their application was extremely ridiculous with everything, but the application from Forte was very simple,
easy.
very
it was simple to
short.
follow.
It was.
There was no fine print.
Yeah.
No fine print at all, which I liked. Yeah. It didn't, oh, you guys are going to get this home and it's great. And then underneath go, after you sell us your soul. Which was awesome.
Forte Homes went above and beyond. We were not expecting the outcome of our house, honestly.
And it was this easy step-by-step instruction of, you guys talk to us about everything, every fear, every doubt, anything, and you guys were just like
solid, open line of communication.
Absolutely.
And that's what I can't say it any other way.
No, yeah, there was no lies, there was no runaround. You guys were easy to get a hold of. If we had it, or if I had a problem, he had a problem, or a doubt, it was like, okay, I'm going to call Forte and see what happens. And hello, I'm worried.
It was nice to talk to. It was nice to talk to a human being instead of talking to a recording.
You guys are, it's like family. Well, we believe with Forte, you guys already have an A1 team. You really don't need to do much. Between Vinny and yourself, A1 team.
Even the guys who did the work.
Yeah, the worker guy, I didn't meet them, but they did an amazing job. But just to get off the ground and just to have someone treat you with dignity and respect and not, oh, here come these wieners, through the door. You guys are like, hey, hello, old friends, have a seat. You know what I mean? Let's chit chat for a minute. It was just a chit chat. It wasn't like, let's go down to finance.
It wasn't a sales pitch. It was like conversation.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Let's talk.
How does our home compare? I don't think it does. I think the way how everything is
it's my tiny big castle. That's what I call it. Yeah. What did I name her? Big Bertha? She's not Big Bertha. She looks tiny. But she's not. She's big and she's full of life.
She's stunning.
Yeah, to me, I think everybody who owns a home has a beautiful house. Don't get me wrong. But mine is just a lot prettier because it's mine. And she's so homey. From making butter in my kitchen to getting the kids off to school. It's just home. I couldn't ask for a better piece of land or a better roof over my head.
The outcome is more than surprising. It was more than what anybody could ever expect.
And maybe just a little bit biased. It is better than most people's homes. I like it. How did it feel? It felt awesome. And it's hilarious because everybody would call, I posted pictures and they're like, oh my God, your house is so pretty. I love the colors. Who did that? And Tony's like, Christine picked all the colors. And I was like, yeah, I did. And they're like, oh, it looks so awesome. I love the gray and the whites and the darker tones. And I was like, I know. It looks awesome. And that's the best thing because I could say we picked it.
Yeah. So
it felt more like home. You know what I mean? Instead of someone saying, here's your cookie cutter house and this is what it looks like. Too bad for you. You guys, Forte gave us the option to, what color would you like this to make?
How do you want to make it your home?
Yeah, to make it yours.
That's
a huge
awesome.
Bonus. It's got our own little personal detail. We would absolutely recommend Forte to friends, family, strangers. I'll go stand outside, with a sign like they do at Little Caesars. Forte Homes to dance if you want me to.
Yes, for sure.
I'll call strangers out of the phone book. Whatever. That's how much I believe in Forte.
Yeah, we have recommended multiple people already.
Yeah. I've never believed in anything until Forte, because I'm telling you. You want it?
It was an open family.
You guys will help us.
It was an open family, and that's what it was for everything.
Forte made it so easy. It's not a unicorn dream anymore. It's an actual reality. Advice I'd give people renting: stop it. Oh. Plain and simple. Stop it.
Why pay somebody else's bill? Why pay somebody else's bill when you can pay for your own?
And why live somebody else's dream?
Yeah, live your dream. Live it through.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
take your chances.
Be part of the Forte family.
Yeah. The cost between owning and renting is the same.
No, actually, you know what? I find it's a little bit cheaper. I did the finances from our previous place with like all our finances, from our vehicles to our apartment to just the cost of living, to being here in our own home with the same financials and everything else, no different. And honestly, I actually saved $68 from my previous place. So if I'm saving $68, I consider that a win. Even if I have to pay $68, still winning. It's our home.
At the end of the day, the money is not going to matter. What's going to matter is that key is yours. And the landlord can't knock on your door and go, oh, you know, Aunt Julia's coming from Saskatoon and she wants to move in, get out. No one can do that. You want to paint a pink wall with some purple dinosaurs? Go ahead.
Please don't.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, it's yours. The money's not going to matter. Even if it's a couple dollars more, at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it.
Paying into your house, not somebody else's house.
Yeah, you come home, you take off your shoes, and you just put your feet up in your house.
Yeah.
And no one can tell you what to do.
So the cost is...
Yeah, it's not even about money. It's about comfort now.
Yeah. How does it feel to be a homeowner?
Yay.
Ecstatic.
There's no words. It's amazing. It's the best feeling. See your kids walk through the house of your house and be comfortable in their room and start putting things that's just theirs, and they know they're going to build a foundation. You can't even put words to that feeling. And to see the hard work that you have put in for our family, like working as hard as you do to give our family what we have, and now to be able to actually put a stamp on it, it's amazing.
To be a homeowner,
it's an honor.
It's fantastic.
And at the end of the day, your struggle is going to be one way or another. There's always going to be struggle, whether you're renting or you buy. But just at the end of the day, to go, it's mine.
The peace of mind at the end of the day is saying that, you know, where you lay your head is your home. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
Struggles are real, yeah.
Every day, but your home is your home. It's kind of like
it's your safe zone.
Yeah, your safety net, your comfort. You can close the doors to everybody else and go, whatever.
How quick was Forte to respond to any issues?
Within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours, you guys, Forte came in and problem solved. Little heater wouldn't shut off and I couldn't fix it. And that was my big thing. That's the only thing I had. I don't want to do base bore heaters. And as soon as Vinny heard, that was the only thing you had. I'm going to get someone in there tomorrow. All right. And sure enough, tomorrow the guy was knocking on the door. I'll take care of it. And you wouldn't think that Forte would be their problem anymore. You know, some people, you buy their house for you. Ha ha. You know, as you twist the mustache.
They're not out to make a buck.
Yeah.
That's for sure. They're there to make a family.
We got another one. It was not like that at all.
It's like the guy from Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
The heating and cooling in this area with the new units are fantastic. They actually do a really surprisingly great job.
Yeah, I love it. It's quiet. It's out of the way. It actually looks like a piece of decor.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know it's there. You got remotes everywhere. Feel fancy.
And they work very, very, very efficient.
I feel like Mrs. Moneybags. We had it at 65 when we first moved in because it was a little cold. And even my dad came over and he's like, "That's too hot. Turn it down." Because he's like, "That's not going to work." And he sat here for 5 minutes and he's like, "Yeah, that's too hot. Turn it down. That's too much." And then within a week, we were turning them off because it was so warm in here.
It was nice.
They work really good.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. Very surprised.
How
How do we like living here? We love living here. My
At
daughter's
first
school.
At first I was scared because of the type of heating, but with the new heating, it's actually really good.
But my daughter's school is down the street, so I don't have to drive her to school and pick her up anymore.
We can laugh at the people going to the Spitfires game.
Sit on the porch.
They got to fight for parking and fight to get out.
That's always fun. We don't have to pay for movies anymore. Yeah. That's entertainment. There's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, so the kids love being able to play.
Halloween's going to be fantastic.
The day we moved in, it was 40 years to the day that my parents first bought their first house just down the street on Bayswater.
But don't be skeptical about living in Little River.
Yeah.
acres. Honestly,
I would tell people don't. No. It's a family neighborhood. It's family oriented. Everybody looks out for each other from what I've found. Like I said, neighbors out on their porch, it's old school. It's like the I'm not going to tell you, but it's when grandma used to sit on the porch and watch the kids or the dads. It's family. It's a bunch of young families or older families, and everybody takes care of each other, I think.
Yeah.
It's a community, I think.
Well, I hope so.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. What I would like to add is get off your tuchuses, call Forte, and just do it. It's going to be hard work. It's going to take a lot of initiative. You're going to be scared. But Forte, Vinny, and Ben, nothing to worry about. Nothing to be frightened of. At the end of the day, when you pick up that key and you see your house and you cry, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it.
Don't be afraid to invite them over for barbecue.
Yeah, just do it. Call. Don't waste any more time. That was the one thing I regret. The only thing I regret. I didn't do it sooner.
Yeah.